Alright folks, welcome back. This is Gold Stakes Until We Lose. We are up to 7 so far. We ended up playing a lot of pairs in the last one. The reason for that, we started off with the bus. The bus gave us a lot of plus mult, and then we switched from the bus to JJ here as a source of plus mult. And if pairs is the thing that you want to do, this is the thing that you're looking out for. You're looking out for not necessarily JJ, but you're looking out for a joker that gives you a lot of plus mult. And so that's what enabled us to do the pairs here. Also, Burnt Joker. Burnt Joker can work with the higher ranking hands, but it is much easier to use with pairs, obviously. So let's go ahead and start up a new one and see where we end up. Okay, no investment tag, so we just play out the first round. We have 9s and 8s. We can play the full house. Okay, there we get a Mercury card, we get Uranus here. So like between the two of these, if I'm looking at these, the difference here is just 5 chips difference, right? But 2 pair is at least twice as difficult as pairs, right? Maybe if I gotta play 2 pairs instead of just 1 pair. So like between the two of these, I think I'm leaning more towards Mercury than Uranus. I think 2 pair early is reasonable because you play more cards and then more cards gives you more chips, but then later on you're getting chips from your jokers. Presumably you're getting chips from your jokers, in which case maybe it's you just play the one hand that's easier to play more consistently. Pair is more consistent than 2 pair. Also, if I'm only playing 2 cards, I can hold more cards in my hand. I can hold more gold cards and blue seals in my hand. Maybe even before we take these, we should take a look at the Buffoon pack. The thing that's going to help me the most right now is going to be a plus mult joker. If we get one of the suit jokers, one of the sinful jokers that give you 3 mult for each whatever suit, then you have plus 15 mult. Plus 15 on top of this 4 mult for a flush, that's effectively a 5 times mult, right? Right, if we go from 4 to 19, that's effectively 5 times. So that's the thing that's going to help us the most. Could pick up Clever here. It is perishable, but that's solid for now. So now we have to make the decision, okay. Clever is perishable, so this is not something that we have to stick to forever. If I have Clever, do I want to try to make 2 pair work? I think probably. Let's do that. And then go next. Do I want this standard pack? We'll save our money for interest first, and then in the future we will be looking for seals. I say this all the time. In a standard pack, each individual card has a 20% chance of having a seal. Let's look for a king here. And so, you know, if you open a standard pack that has 3 cards, each of them 20% chance to have a seal, you have a pretty good chance of getting at least 1 seal. Even if it's not necessarily a blue seal every time. We can go 2 pair here, 5s and 9s. Doesn't quite get us enough there because, you know, 5s are low ranking. We can go for the straight here. We can actually just a pair of kings wins. I'm going to try to go for the 2 pair anyway, in case we get Supernova or Telescope or, you know, something that rewards us for playing a lot of the same hand. Okay, we get a Magician, we have an Arcana pack. I think I definitely take the Magician for the lucky cards as a way of getting money, but also, you know, early on the plus mult is pretty important. I think, you know, Clever here not giving us any plus mult. If we had Empress giving us plus mult, like that would be worth taking as well. Here we could go back in time. I think I'm not ready to commit to this yet. If we go back now, it is going to cost us $10 in addition to interest on that $10. And also I'm not ready to commit the -1 hand right now. You know, we might end up, I don't know where we're going to end up in the future, if we end up on flushes or pairs where we might need 4 hands instead of just 3 hands. So let's go next, saving our money for interest. Okay, how about I can play 10s and 8s here. I can make lucky 10s. That's perfect. I can throw away the 4. Maybe we're supposed to throw away the ace since it's debuffed. Okay, so we're down on 4s. Maybe let's go for face cards. How about kings and jacks? Perfect. Okay, 3 more rounds on clever. Currently scoring like 500 points for 2 pair, so not a lot. We get the grabber here first. Hermit for sure. Then grabber. I have money for the buffoon pack. I'm not going to take the rental. 3 rentals. Yeah, I think it's a no for me on all of these. 3 rentals. So we just take it and then sell it. Okay. Here we need 1,000 points. 1,000 points, we have an extra hand now. 1,000 points we can do with 2 pair 3 times. If each 2 pair is somewhere in the ballpark of, you know, like 450 points each. Since we have the money, I'm going to take a Celestial pack. Alright, Saturn, Mars, Pluto. I'm going to speculate. I think more likely we end up on straights rather than high cards. So let's take the Saturn card here. I'm not committing to straights. I just got to take something. I'm not going to reroll yet. We still have a couple more rounds on clever here. I think we are fine for this round. Let's go next. There is a skip here, economy tag. If we can get it, 40 bucks I think is worth it, especially this early. But maybe some concern that I might have is, you know, once this perishes, I'm going to need some kind of scoring help. If I can find a plus mult joker in the shop, I will take the economy tag. Here we don't have to play 2 pair, by the way. We could play full houses. I have a straight flush for like 900 points. Sure, ship it. Sorry, actually it's 1,000 with the extra chips there. Okay, Vampire is very strong. Do I want to commit to it this early? Probably. Do you want to go Spaceman here? Boss says discard random cards. I want the Vampire, I want the Spaceman. Let's open the Arcana pack. I don't think I'm going to take the economy tag here. I think I want one more shop so that we can try to hit our plus mult. Unless there's a Hermit here. Okay, we've got Hungman, we've got Emperor. Between the 2 of these, I think I'd rather have the Emperor now because I don't have any plus mult joker. So here I'm looking for Empress. Maybe also Hierophant will be good. Any kind of enhancements, Magician, or maybe not steel cards. We get Devil, we get Judgment for green. Okay, so I've got green, I've got Clever, I've got Spaceman. And then, do we want to commit to this Vampire this early? I think I will. Cool, so I could skip for 18 bucks still. I'm going to play out this round so that I can scale up my green joker. And then that way when the Clever joker leaves, I still have, you know, plenty of points for the boss round. Let's save our money for interest and go next. Alright, so here I'm thinking about, we could use a discard, I guess. Looking for aces. Okay, we can go kings and 2s. Kings and 2s, and we'll get the level up here, so let's throw away the 5. Okay, sorry. Didn't get the level up, that's okay. Now what? Do we, I guess we don't discard. I think we looking for aces still. So I can win with 2 pair twice for sure. So let's try again. 3 jacks doesn't get me where I want to go. I really just want the 2 pair. So, sorry, green joker, we're gonna have to discard here. We can play the 7s and the jacks here, throwing away a 2. I forgot to make the gold card. Not that I forgot, I didn't think that was going to give me enough points, is why I didn't make the gold card. Mime is really good in general, and then also really good with the gold card. Let's open the Arcana pack first. So we're looking for money. I'm going to use the strength right away on the kings so we can get our 2 pair more consistently. I'd like to not discard if possible. Okay, here we can take $9. We can use the magician to get some lucky cards. We don't actually get to benefit from the lucky card because we have the vampire. So I think I'll just take the $9 refund here, I think. Or do we want to make the lucky cards? I will take the money. And the mime. Mime, we have the gold card now. Let's go next. So here's something that's awkward with green joker. I think 2 pair is a reasonable hand. I think 2 pair is reasonable with the bus. I think if I am going to use green, I think it's difficult to play 2 pair more than twice in a round. If you're going to use green, you really want to do pairs or high card, which you can play without using discards. Maybe the boss will help us out here. We don't need to play 2 pair. If we have green here, we can just play a flush. Start there. Oh yeah, this boss is gonna decimate our green joker. That's sad. Do we want to try to play a pair here? Pair of 5s, maybe? This blows. I guess I'll throw the queen. Oh, I'll play the pair of 5s. Trust. Okay, we have the 2 pair. We have queens and 4s. Go ahead and ship it. Alright, one more of those wins. So we have the aces, we have the 3s. I'm going to make a gold 8. And ship it. Bummer. Okay, we finally got the upgrade from the spaceman. Clever's gone. Get me out of here. Throwback. Could skip for pairs here. Could skip for polychrome. I kind of want more time to level up my green joker. My pairs are not leveled up, which is a little bit spooky. Let's go buffoon pack first before I commit to anything. Ooh. Trading card we've demonstrated can be very successful, can be very powerful. I guess I don't really want to, have this negative synergy with my green joker. Also, if we're using a discard for the trading card, then I don't have a discard left over to play the 2 pair. Draw the 2 pair. How do I feel about that? Would I rather have this or the throwback? I don't really have any jokers that do scoring help. I don't think trading card works with green very well. Not that it can't work, it just... If I didn't have green, if I had anything else, I would take this. If it weren't eternal, I would take it. Take the to-do list. I'm not going to throw it back. Yeah, I don't think this is... If we skip to level up the pairs... It can work. Let's do it. Take the 3 levels here. Alright, so now 10s, and we know we have extra aces in the deck. Okay. We have the extra hand, so now I'm just looking for another 10. I have equal amounts queens and jacks. Alright, just give me one more upgrade from the spaceman. Then I would feel very comfortable. Just one more. Alright, well, ship it. Okay. I think we got the technology. I think we're doing pairs. Do I want this DNA? Do we want to skip? Oh wait, we can't. Boss says play 5 cards, that's okay. Spectral pack, standard pack, extra hand size. I for sure want the extra hand size. This other stuff, maybe we don't spend the money and go next. Alright, so pair of 7s here, throwing away an 8. And then the gold card gives us $6. Okay, pair of 6s, throwing away the king and jack. Aces, throwing away a 6 and a jack. Maybe a 3. Got the level up here, nice. 2 more rounds on the spaceman. Go ahead and ship it with the aces, and that's it. Alright, we have the makings of a successful pair run. Now we have green as our scaling source of plus mult. Spaceman, maybe one more round gives us one more upgrade. We have the extra hand, we have the grabber, so that's great. Vampire will get there eventually. It is powerful enough to take early and speculate on. Throwback, I'm not super excited about, but you know, it's better than nothing right now. I don't need Eternal Summit. We can take a glass card for the vampire. Arcana pack gives me Hermit. Let's take the money. Okay, that makes our decisions a little bit easier. We can take the Celestial pack for maybe the Plutonium. And then, let's hear top of tag or standard pack. I think we don't skip either of these. Boss says no repeat hand types. We can do that. Probably. Yeah, we could do that. All we need to do is find a source of chips. Somewhere in the next 3 shops, find a source of chips. Or maybe we level up our vampire. I'm going to take the Tarot Merchant to level up the vampire. I have money to reroll once. I have a source of chips. Also have a red card here. Red card is stronger than the green joker. That's why it's $5 and green joker is $4. Red card, you can level it up much faster. Maybe we do both. Maybe do red card instead of spaceman. I guess if I'm doing vampire, then the odds of us skipping a pack go down, right? Not as likely to skip a pack. Also here, you know, with the boss, no repeat hand types. If I open a Celestial pack, odds are I'm going to want to take random planets, you know, like an extra Saturn card probably. So I think we replace the mime. So currently what the mime does is it gives me an extra $3 on my gold cards. So it's like a value generator. I want to keep the throwback for the boss. Even though it doesn't do much, I mean 25% is 25%, right? I guess like the spaceman is gonna get clocked out here, so let's take the stuntman. I don't love doing the stuntman with pairs necessarily because, you know, if you have less hand size, it's gonna be harder to get pairs, but we do have the extra hand size voucher. I think I'm gonna pass on the red card. Not that I don't think it's good enough, but that I think this boss tells me I'm going to do things in this ante which are counter to what the red card wants me to do. So let's just go next. Okay, so, you know, obviously we don't have a pair here, and we also don't want to discard for the green joker, so let's just make a glass card and then ship it. I should have thrown the king away because I already used a strength card to turn my kings into aces. So there with high card, which is our worst hand. High card, we have 6,000 points. So for the boss here, we need 3 hands. We need High card once, pair once, two pair once, and then that's it. Let's go ahead and ship it with the pair. Two pairs worth more points, but I'm going to keep playing pairs to level up. You know, maybe we get Supernova. Okay, Emperor for Vampire is great. Fool for another Emperor is maybe good enough. Let's go Celestial Pack first. Maybe what I want is a Mercury card that I can copy with the Fool. That's actually what I want. And we could probably take the standard pack here, though, you know, it might cost us a little bit of interest. Maybe let's not. Let's just go next. We can get booster packs in the next shop. All right, here we've got the gold 8. So I want to engineer a situation in which, you know, we keep the gold card. Normally with the vampire, I don't like to suck off the steel cards, but I do, if we are going to play pairs, maybe it's fine. Also, we have the stuntman. Maybe mine plus steel cards, maybe we don't suck them off. I'm gonna do it. We have -2 hand size. Odds of us holding steel in hand goes down. Alright, play the pair of aces. We could, instead of playing pairs, we could slow roll and play high card more so that we can level up Green Joker more. I'm not 100% committed to the Green Joker. Certificate as a source of seals, as a source of blue seals. Take the plutonium. How attached am I to this mime? I think we don't do the mime. I think we take the hermit for the money. I could make a stone card for the vampire. Let's do this. Mime out. Spin the wheel for foil. Never lucky. There was a consideration to, you know, take the stone card for the vampire. You know, that would give us a little bit more points that way. I think hitting either holographic or foil there, you know, 1 in 4 chance, would have been very good, even for the long term, having an extra plus multi if we are going to do pairs or possibly high card. Here, I think we take the certificate as a way of getting gold seals are good, blue seals are best. In that case, maybe, I'm pretty sure we have enough technology to beat the boss here, so maybe reroll once and just go next. Okay, let's start with a flush. Any 3 hands wins, so there's flush, there's 2 pair if we want. Cool. Okay, Fool gives me a Hermit. I'm not going to use the Judgment. I don't think I want the Magic Trick. I guess like if you get the Hologram, then the Magic Trick is better. Here, maybe Uranus. And now Standard Pack, looking for the Blue Seal. No Blue Seal, but we can get a red Stone card. Stone cards are incompatible with the Vampire. And in a red seal without any enhancement is not really worth it, so let's just skip here. We will use the Hermit, and I don't think we need anything. We could skip for Polychrome. I think if I want to do the throwback, I will skip for money, probably. Maybe if there's an economy tag, we can take 40 bucks. Let's reroll once. I don't think we need the plutonium. Do we take it anyway? No, let's just go one more. Okay, burglar. Burglar extra hands with green and stuntman is great. Alright, we don't need the throwback. We don't need to throw it back. Let's just go next. I should have taken the plutonium. One more time. Magician for my vampire? Okay. We have extra hands now. We get a gold seal. How committed am I to pairs specifically? Because we could just go high card. So let's make some lucky queens. This pair doesn't win, so let's just go ahead and ship it. And then we'll play the gold 8 for the money. That's it. Photograph. If I have green joker, I don't need photograph. Let's go celestial pack for Mercury. Standard pack for blue seal. Nope. You could take the 6 there for the wild card for the vampire, but then, you know, once the vampire sucks it up, then you just have a 6 in your deck, and it makes it harder for us to draw our gold cards. So let's no on the perishable photograph. Fool yes on Mercury. And go next. So I know I have extra money here. I'm saving my money because I'm waiting for the certificate to do the thing. Here we have the blue seal, it did the thing. Now the certificate is replaceable. Okay, I want to win with a pair so that we can get the planet card, or do I just want to spam the high card? I feel more comfortable with pairs since we have the pairs. You know, level 10 pairs, that's already halfway to a stuntman level of chips. So let's go ahead and go pair here, looking for an ace. You can play a pair of 2s. I think this wins. Okay, now that we're done with the certificate, we got the blue seal. We could hold on to it for longer. We could collect gold seals and blue seals and collect more and stuff like that. I'm going to replace it. So now I am going to use my reroll money. Well, maybe not yet. So we'll go Mercury here. Celestial pack for, we'll take Mercury again. Looking for more Mercury. Here we go, Mercury. Do I want the swashbuckler? I don't think I need it, but it's better than nothing. Maybe I'll take the rough gem. There's the supernova for my pairs. So this will always be less than whatever the green joker is, right? Or it'll be close to equal. If we play pairs, maybe we play high card and then it's weaker. I think, you know, assuming that these are equal to each other, then this is like picking up a ×2. Here's 1 and then here's number 2, so it's ×2. I think I don't want this as a rental. I think we don't need the ×2 right now, so let's just go one more. Photograph, perishable again. I'll take lovers for the vampire. Sell the rough gem and go next. Okay, so, you know, wild 8 here if we want. Actually, if I make this wild, it'll be debuffed. Actually, with the vampire here, whatever card we make wild will be debuffed and the vampire can't suck them off. So let's go ahead and play the pair of 8s. I'm going to keep the ace because I know I have extra aces in the deck. We can't get the blue seal. We could get the gold card. Okay, let's ship it with a pair of 3s. That's it. Okay. Crystal ball is fine. We can hold on to stuff for our vampire. Let's go celestial packs. Mercury. Mercury again. Nice. So like, You know, the pairs scale, the chips are 50% more than the high card, and so, you know, at equal levels here, if we had level 15 high card instead of level 15 pairs, you know, it'd be something like like 150, 160 chips or something like that. You know, whatever 2/3 of 220 is. All right, let's go next. We have the 10s. Let's make a wild 10. Finally, Vampire can suck them off. Go ahead and ship it. Boss says my clubs are going to be debuffed. That's a bummer. So we could, if we play the high card, I think the high card doesn't get us 25,000, and then we could dig for the blue seal. We could also, you know, put the Vampire on the left here if we want. Play high card again. Alright, we get the 8 here, so I will play the 8 for the money. Now we're in the business of looking for removing cards from the deck. Burnt Joker I can't do at the same time with the Burglar, and I like having the Burglar for the Green Joker. And yeah, maybe Burnt Joker and Green Joker don't really get along. Yeah, the Burglar is kind of like a ×2 Joker right now, right? And then also we already fought the boss that says no repeat hand types. So like Burglar is ×2 right now. Twice as many hands is twice as much points. Not really, we already have 5 hands. But the Burnt Joker, you know, over the next, I don't know, there's only 2 more antes, ante 7, ante 8. So maybe like 7 rounds. This is 7 planet cards. Yeah. 7 planet cards is also kind of like a ×2. Maybe slightly worse. Alright, here let's take... these don't matter, so I guess I'll take Uranus. Spectral Pack could give us another seal. We have a opportunity here. We can make a trans ace, I guess. Ship it. Go next. Alright, pair of kings. Keeping the pair of 7s. Okay. Keep the aces. Maybe we pair the aces. Can we stall? I don't think we can. I think the pair just wins. Alright, so like 40,000 for a pair? I think we're good. I think we're fine. Fortune Teller? Cool. Don't need the Gelato because we already have the Stuntman. Don't need the Red Seal. We just need to dig to our blue seals. In that case, do we want some lucky cards for the Vampire? Do we want the Hermit for $20 right now? Do we want Death on the 5? So would you rather turn this king into a 5 for a second copy of the blue seal, or use the Hung Man here? I think these are all kind of good options. So like among all of these, which one's the worst? I think now, because we have such high level pairs, if we get foil or holographic from the Wheel of Fortune, not helpful relative to what we already have going on. It's really just polychrome. Polychrome is a 1 in 6 chance, assuming that the wheel hits, so it's like 1 in 24 chance for the wheel to be relevant. Okay, so it's not going to be the wheel. We could use Magician here to level up the Vampire. You know, currently that's the difference between 1.9 or 2.1. So it's like an extra 10%, right? The difference between ×2 and 2.2 is just 10% difference. But, you know, later on, when we get more planet cards, or sorry, more tarot cards in the shop from the tarot merchant, maybe the Vampire gets up to like ×4, let's say. Well, the difference between ×4 and ×4.2 is like maybe only 5% difference. And so maybe this Magician only represents like plus 5% to our score. Okay, another option. We can take Hermit. We can get maybe 3 shop rerolls out of that. 3 shop rerolls, pretty good chance we get a tarot card, so pretty good chance we get a magician card or, you know, something comparable, Empress or Hierophant. So I think, you know, Hermit is strictly better than the magician. I think with 55 cards in the deck, removing 2 maybe doesn't matter so much. But if we use the death to give me an extra blue seal, that's 50% more blue seals. Let's go ahead and ship it. And go next. Okay, all of my blue seals are spades. Let's dig for... Pairs are 65,000. Okay. Let's play a straight, and let's put the vampire on the left. I don't want a Saturn card. Nice. Now we can play the pair of 5s. Ship it. Okay, World and Sun we don't care about. We can take Overstock here. We can try a standard pack first. We get another blue seal. Happy to see it. These planet cards I don't super care about. The hand that I'm most likely to play is a flush. Before we overstock, what we can do, we can buy these tarot cards, and then when we overstock, we get to get 3 cards here. Take a magician. I could sell these planets, or these tarot cards. I'm gonna hold on to these tarot cards so that they don't show up in the shop. And boss says my base chips and mold halved. A little bit stinky, but you know, we lose a lot here on the low 16 pairs, but maybe this is fine since we have, you know, such high level fortune teller and green joker, stuntman, vampire. I could use these tarot cards to level up the fortune teller. I'm considering it. I don't think it's super important that we do that. Alright, let's ship it with the pair. Yeah, I think with the fortune teller, I think I'd rather just have $1 and probably sell the fortune teller, replace it with something else. Okay, pair of 8s wins. Go ahead and ship it for 2 Mercury cards. We can try to ballpark, we can try to figure out how much we're scoring, you know, before we head into the boss here. So maybe like, if I get, let's say 75,000 from a pair. Do we actually get 75,000 from a pair? Let's say we get 75,000 from a pair. Of my chips here, half come from the stuntman, half come from my pair level here. So if we lose half of this, that's a quarter of our chips, right? So we have a quarter less chips. As far as the molt is concerned, most of my molt comes from green and fortune teller. Maybe we lose like 10. So we lose like a 1/6 of our molt. So 3/4 and 5/6 of our score, whatever that is. So basically, I don't know, off the top of my head, maybe we still get 50,000 for a pair. Should be fine. Just play 4 pairs. Okay, Hierophant to scale the vampire, or we could take a hung man here. I like the idea of the hung man so that we can get our blue seals more consistently. Also, if we remove a king, it'll make it easier for us to get pairs. So how about the king and the queen? We'll hang them. And standard pack, I could, what could we get actually? I'm gonna save my money. I'm just gonna go next. We don't have that many rounds left, so even if we do get a blue seal, you know, we're not going to draw it very likely. Pair of jacks. All right, the next pair wins. We could try to stall by putting the vampire on the left here. I'm just gonna ship it and take the 1 planet card. Okay, we get another hung man here. We have strength we could use to make pairs. I'll hold on to that in case of emergencies. Let's go buffoon pack so I can try to replace the fortune teller. Do I want golden? No, I don't really want either of these, so let's skip. We have $37. We could go one more. I'm gonna save my money for the final ante, and then that way I have more information about, you know, what we're up against. The hung man, I want to use it on my queens and also possibly this jack. Maybe we can remove a 9. How about jack and 9? We hang them and then ship it. The strength card I will just straight up hold on to, probably all the way until the very end, unless maybe here I'm presented with maybe, you know what, we don't actually need, you know, if one pair is 60,000, I don't actually need that many pairs. So let's just ship it here with the high card. Okay, we got a pair of aces. I could turn a jack into a 10. I could turn a 2 into a 3. There we go. And we should be able to get the blue seal value here. Ship it. There we go. Right, Mercury, and then the final boss forces a card to be selected. That should be fine. Alright, yeah, I'll take plutonium. We don't need standard packs. We don't really need this judgment here. Let's reroll for tarot cards for the vampire. We can take Empress. We could go one more. We could take Temperance. We could go one more. Emperor or Priestess or both. Let's go Emperor first. Sell the moon. Use the Priestess. I guess maybe we should just level up the fortune teller. Okay, jacks here. We'll suck off the jacks. $100,000 for a pair. Okay, how about we go high card instead? Okay. I want to get the money, so let's do this. High card 8 here. Okay, so I think that was like 20,000. I think if we do another high card, the high card wins. Let's try Priestess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, ship it. Chariot Buffoon to replace the fortune teller. You know, actually maybe like the extra hand size is not unreasonable. Let's skip. Michelle here, we could go lovers. Temperance, yes. Blue Joker, fortune teller, they're about the same. I don't feel like doing the math, they're about the same. Go next. Okay, so let's ship it with a pair of 8s. We can make steel, we can make wild. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the 8s in case we get the gold seal. Ship it. Okay, punished. Not in a bad way, but bummer. Alright, let's play the gold seal for money. Play a pair of 3s. We can play a pair of aces and throw away some 3s. We can play another pair of threes holding on to aces or holding on to tens. Either way. Let's ship it with a high card. I want to try to get 2 planets. There we go. So now I'm gonna make a gold jack. I think we're at the point where I don't need the money anymore. We just level up the vampire. Let's go ahead and ship it. Use the Mercury cards. Magician is great. Giga Chad doesn't work with the vampire. Before we open the Arcana packs, let's re-roll for tarot cards. Flower Pot, nope. Mystic Summit, nope. Go one more. Hey, Luchador. You know what? We could. Alright, here we can go Strength on the Jacks. Or Emperor. Let's go Emperor. We have the Crystal Ball. Hey look, we got the Fool for, I can make extra Hung Man. I think I'd rather have the Emperor. I think in this end game, you know, for the Vampire, I'd rather have the Emperor. We get a Fool for, I can make another Emperor. Let's see here. I have 1 less 10 in the deck. So how about a 10 and a 4 we can hang them? Use the Emperor. How about let's use the Magician first? Or let's hold on to the Magician. Okay, Lovers. I'm not going to use so that I can use the Fool. Spin the wheel. Nice. Yeah, so something that I was thinking about, you know, when I was playing the last run or whatever, we could try to collect the gold stickers. What if we just get all the gold stickers, all the gold stakes, without ever losing? So like, you know, here could be a good opportunity for us to pick up the Luchador sticker. Instead of this Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller is kind of like a ×2 right now. Pick up this Luchador and then go next. Justice. Go next. I have a 3 here, which probably we use Death on. Or I guess we just ship it with the 5s here. I'm supposed to throw away the 10, I think, because I have less 10s in the deck. This might just win. Okay. Let's make some fancy aces while we still can. By the way, if you have 1 card selected and you copy it with a death card, then the boss doesn't let you deselect. Ship it. Wow, look at that. We played the pairs. I don't normally love doing pairs with the Stuntman because the Stuntman, like I said, -2 hand size, it is relevant. And it does make it a little bit challenging to get pairs. You don't get pairs every time. But with the extra hand size from the voucher, then it's fine. I don't like taking the Vampire too early necessarily because it really only scales later on when you actually have money for tarot cards in the shop. Like you're re-rolling for tarot cards specifically to level up the Vampire. Also the Vampire, you know, potentially gets in the way of, you know, just having the plus molt from a lucky card or having the plus molt from just Empress, +4 molt on a card is like pretty useful compared to the Vampire sucking them off. But late game, definitely the Vampire is totally worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new one. play until we lose. Okay, we don't skip for foil, we just play out the first round here. The boss here, discard random cards. I would like to be able to beat the boss in one hand rather than two hands, because I think it's going to be very difficult to get two hands. Here we could go for the inside straight draw. I'm going to keep going for clubs. One more time for clubs. Okay, that's enough. Ship it. Okay, we can take Michelle here. I want the extra discard, so I'm not going to buy anything else. Spectral Pack could be good. It is a jumbo. We get to see 4 cards, but it's a gamble. And I think if we don't take this and we just save our money for the Wasteful voucher, I think we'll be totally fine. I think we'll have a good time. Alright, here with the plus 15 mult, 2 pair works. You know, let's not make it complicated. As long as Michelle doesn't leave me. Okay, we could try the Arcana pack. We could gamble and try to get a Hermit card before we take the Wasteful voucher. I'm not going to gamble here. No reason to gamble. Let's just go next. Against the boss here, 2 pair wins. We could go for 2 pair. And ship it. Extra discard saves us from the boss. We ended up not needing it, but you know, you never know. Yeah, let's just keep saving our money for interest, and we can buy the extra hand size. Top up tag for 2 jokers. Almost certainly worth it. Bus and square. We could square up. Are we trying to square up? Okay. Ship it with the 9. So if I'm reading this correctly, I think if we just keep doing that, it wins. Also, we have discards. We could use our discards here. Okay, so let's play the high card and then finish with a pair. Or actually, high card wins. Ship it. Plus 16 chips per round is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Alright, boss says we only get to play 1 hand. So maybe we play a flush. Use the star to play a flush. We can get 1,000 points. Actually, we could get 1,000 points with just 2 pair. 2 pair for 1,000. I really like hallucination as a value generator. I really want the extra hand size. Now that I have $16, I can't really afford to buy the booster packs. So I'm going to save my money for interest, and then that way we'll do some hallucination in the future. Here we want to ditch the face cards. And also get rid of the 3. Okay, so we can go 10s and 5s here as the 2 pair. With 20 mult and the extra chips from the square, this should be 1,000 points. If we want, we can discard for maybe a 9. One more time, looking for a 9. Nope. Alright, ship it with the 2 pair. Michelle left, but that's okay. We put some investment into the bus, put some gas in the bus. So here's the thing about the bus, right? Question is like, do I play a lot of hands to level this up? If I play a lot of hands, then those hands are money, right? I lose $1 every time I play a hand. Or do I save my money for interest first? Save my hands for money for interest first? I think, you know, with the perishable jokers and with the rental jokers, I think by the time that the scoring requirements get higher, by the time that you need more points, you don't always get what you need by that time. And so leveling up the bus, leveling up the square, even if I don't commit to these for the whole run, I think leveling them up early, I think spending money to level these up is worth it in the short term, just to make sure, you know, for security purposes. All right, for the next round here, 3,200, we can probably get away with what we have. So do I need this devious joker? Probably not. Let's go next. All right, so here we play the 2 pair. 2 pair gets us 600. We're gonna need something juicier than that. So what can we do? We could go for a straight. We can go for 4 of a kind is not gonna happen. We could go for a full house, though, you know, with the 2s here, the full house is not stellar. Maybe we could go for... I'm gonna play the 3 of a kind here first. Plus 7 mult. Okay, that gets me to 1,200. I can play 2 pairs, 6s and 10s now. I can try to dig for a flush. Let's square up. It's gonna be close. Alright, so all I need to do, find a 5-card hand. What kind of 5-card hands can we play? Not this flush, not with the face cards. We can go for hearts, we could go for diamonds. Let's go for hearts. Do we want to go for a full house? 7s and... Let's just go for hearts. Of the hearts that I have in the deck, one of them is a face card. Okay, I have 7s and 8s. I could go for the full house. I have 2 more discards to find 1 more 7 or 8. I think I feel better about going for the flush. Flush is more points for sure. I have aces and 9s here. I don't think the 2 pair is enough, but we could calculate it. Yeah, how much would it be? So this is 9, it would be 11 mult. It would be, this is 40, 60, 36. So 96 times 11. 96 times 11 is not 1,200 points. So let's go for the hearts here. All right, here we go with the flush. Ship it. Okay, now we should be fine. 4,800, we should be fine. Maybe. Let's go Celestial Pack. I'm feeling we need a little bit more gas in the tank. I don't think high card, I don't think we can do high card yet. I don't think we are that stable yet. I think what we do is we go Jupiter or full house. I like the idea of this full house because the bus says we want to avoid certain ranks, right? We want to avoid face cards. With 3 discards, we can get a full house. It's easier to get a full house that doesn't have face cards than it is to get a flush that doesn't have face cards. Because like if I'm avoiding face cards, then for my flush, I only have 10 cards to get the same suit or whatever. So let's go next. Boss here says we lose money for playing a lot of cards. That's not good. All right, so what flavor full house do we want to go for? Let's call it now. Aces, 10s, 9s, 8s. Ship it with the 2 pair. 2 pair is 900, so that's close. Throw away the 2. I have 3 4s. Let's go 3 4s and an 8, or 3 4s and a 10. So 10s and 4s here. That's 2,000 points. So if we play 2 pair twice, it wins. If we play a full house, it wins. So let's look for... I'm down on 10s. I'm also down a little bit on 5s. Let's play the 2 pair. So let's go aces and 8s, or 6s, doesn't really matter. Let's go aces and 8s. I will make a gold card. What do we want to make gold? How about a gold 4? Ship it with the 2 pair. Nice. Another 2 pair. Ship it. Okay, so plus 44 chips from square, plus 13 molt from the bus. I think we're gonna need more technology. Card Shark helps. Is Card Shark gonna be enough? Probably. With Card Shark, we can switch to high card now. So suppose we take the Card Shark. I definitely want the boss reroll. It looks like with the bus and square, it looks like we're going to end up playing high card, or we're going to play pairs. And in that case, I like having the boss reroll for, you know, the boss that says no repeat hand type, so that we have, you know, something to beat the Vital Vessel. In that case, let's not purchase the booster packs here. Hallucination is sad. That's okay. If Michelle had stuck with us longer, or if I had, you know, some other kind of joker to give us score to where I didn't need to lean on the bus and the square as much, then I'd have more money for hallucination for booster packs, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I think here what we do, rather than, you know, try to play a lot of cards for the square and the bus, like, is it worth it losing a bunch of money to level these up? I think the answer is no. So let's just play, let's see here. Let me draw a bunch of aces. And play high card. So high card ace, ship it. That's 900. We do another one, it's, you know, 3 times as much. So 27, and then we get to do those, 3 of those. Get me out of here. With as little damage as possible. Okay. I'm gonna take the credit card in case there's a temperance, but I want to go Arcana for hallucination. We don't get hallucination, we can spin the wheel. Before we spin the wheel, let's sell the credit card. Never lucky. Do I want this mega standard pack for a chance to get a blue seal? It is a mega pack. It's going to have at least 1 seal. Do I want to skip for top-up tag? Probably we don't skip, so that we have more time to scale. We have more time to grow. Yeah, let's go mega standard pack. Alright, hallucination gives me a star. That's okay, I get $1. Hallucination's done. We have purple seals. I'll take purple seals. I'll take both of those. And sell the star probably. Go next. Boss says decrease level of poker hand. Alright, good to know. We have the gold card in hand. Let's play high card. Ship it. Okay, we could do another one of those. And I want to discard to find my purple seals. Okay, we got purple 7 here. Yeah, I'm switching to high card. Gonna play a lot of high card. Don't need the sun. I think we can get away with here's 4 and then try to draw another purple seal. Oh, it's a little bit over. Bummer. Photograph. We don't currently have a hand. We don't currently have a build that supports the photograph, but we could get there eventually. I think if you have the bus, you don't need the photograph. If you have the photograph, then it makes the bus less useful. Here, let's see. We can get 13-5 with the same configuration of hands. Let's go Arcana pack for a soul. Trouble. I don't think... That is powerful. That is technology. I don't have the deck. I don't have the deck to support this. $10. And let's go King into stone or Emperor or Death here for money. Let's square up. Okay, we got a purple seal. Let's play the ace first. Then the 10 here. $5,000 for that one. So if we play this, it doesn't win. For sure it doesn't win. And then discard. Let's find the gold card. We get a fool for another death card. That's spicy. Okay, with the death card, we can copy the gold card. We can copy a purple seal. I'm gonna copy the gold card right now for the money and ship it. Okay, 6,000 on the extra high card there. We have 18,000, so we should be able to beat the boss here. We could take the Swashbuckler. If we already have the bus, we don't need the Swashbuckler. We're not going to take the Celestial Pack because the boss is just going to de-level our hand anyway. Let's look for a blue seal. How about a blue seal king? That counts. Do I want the planet merchant? Probably not. Let's save our reroll money. Let's go next. Save money for the next shop. Okay, let's go ahead and ship it with the high card. High card again. One more time doesn't win. Well, it's closer than I thought it would be. Alright, this is why the bus is the $6 one. Because bus, you get to scale up just like the Green Joker does, but you get to use, you have full access to your discards. I can discard for gold cards, I can discard for purple seals. This, by the way, is, you know, one incentive to go for either pairs or high card is I can hold all of these in my hand. And I can get more money per round. Take the plutonium. We also have the boss reroll voucher. This one is in the bag. We get overstock. Overstock is insane. For a Jupiter card, less insane. Arcana, Spectral, we can go one more. I do need to find a replacement for the Card Shark. I think maybe Constellation is going to be the replacement. Okay, in that case, we go Arcana. Spin the wheel or make another gold card. I like the idea of spinning the wheel here. You know, if Card Shark goes, Well, I guess I don't want the wheel to land on the card shark, but foil or holographic here would be huge. Never lucky. That's okay. Incantation for random numbered cards. Enhance. I think we don't take this because we already have the gold cards, purple seals, blue seals. Let's just skip and go next. Okay. Now that we got some plutonium, we should score plenty of points here. Ship it. 11,000, nice. Alright, what does the purple seal get me? Gets me a magician. We can make some lucky cards. How about lucky 10s? I have a suspicion if I play the lucky card, it's gonna win. Justice for a glass card. Maybe not as important. Ooh. I can't play the high card. You know what we could do? We could play the pair here. The pair is not going to be as much as the high card because it's not going to have the card sharp value. And then we can save our high card. Nice. Now we can play the high card. Ship it. Okay, losing the card shark is a big hit, I'll admit. So, looking for something pretty serious here. Banner? Foil banner? That's pretty serious. So that's like doubling our chips right now. So that's like a ×2 Joker. Yes. Spectral Pack looking for Immolate. Get another blue seal. How about a blue 10? You don't put it on the aces because with the bust here, you can always use aces as a way of discarding face cards. You play an ace and you play a face card. I think the 10s are the most likely to be held in our hand. We can go standard pack. Probably not. I already have the 2 blue seals. I'm going to save my money for the constellation. So let's go next. Okay, so now we play the lucky card. If I want to keep squaring up, what I want to do is I want to play the low cards to get them out of my hand, and I can use the high cards as a way of, you know, picking off the low ones. All right. High card 4 times wins. Do we want to discard for the tarot card? Do we want to discard for the seal? Okay, I think the high card still wins even if we discard, even, you know, without the banner. So do I want Fool for plutonium? Yeah, probably. That'll give us a little bit more value on our constellation. There are better uses of a Fool, but, you know, there we go. So let's go parking money. That's kind of interesting. Let's discard for another blue seal. Don't get the blue seal. Let's play the high card here. Do I want to make a glass ace? No, we're going to sell this. Ship it. Okay, the boss says play only one hand type. So the boss, you know, we just play the high card and we get 50,000. Not quite 50,000 yet. Boots? I think the boots are very much not going to happen. I think certificate we don't do because we already have the blue seals and the purple seals. Let's go Arcana looking for money. There's my money. We can re-roll once. I want to replace parking. I want to get planet cards for the constellation. So planets for the constellation. We could take Andrew here. Minus hand size, but extra discards. Extra discards are extra points right now for us. We could reroll one more. 9s for extra money. I don't think we can afford the Joker slot. Let's just go next. Alright, so 10, 6, 3, 7. Ship it. Money. Okay, we do another one of those for money. Okay, now we can discard. Temperance for 12 bucks, sure. Yeah, basically throw them all away. Discard until we find the seal, right? 2 seals, multiple seals. There's 1 seal. Do we throw away a gold card to try to get the blue seal? Yes. We got the blue seal. Do I have more gold in the deck? I do. One more time for gold. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get 2 planet cards here, so we sell Justice. Maybe now I am in a position, let's smash the ace. Yeah, let's smash. Get the plutonium. Okay, Jupiter, Chariot. I can use Chariot to make my blue seals into steel cards. Maybe not super relevant for just playing high card. I'm not going to take any skips here so that we can keep scaling up bus and square. Let's take home. Another foil would be cool. I want to open these Arcana packs. Before we open the Arcana packs, let's do a reroll. Mime for my gold cards. Money is cool. Mime would also... I could get the blue seal value from the mime also. I think I don't want this rental. Go one more. Do I want the Giga Chat here? Do I want the free roll? Do I want Huesos? I think actually instead of Andrew, do we take the clown here for the free roll? So, how strong are we feeling? Do I swap in this income generator? I think I'll stick with Andrew for the purple seals and blue seal value. Go one more. Throwback. Throwback for... Nah. Okay, Arcana here. We have a Fool. We can take some Plutonium. Awkward. I think just leveling up the constellation generically is better than selling one of these to try to make room for the plutonium. I mean, the plutonium is only plus 10 chips, right? So let's just level up the constellation, and with the Fool card here, level up the constellation again. I don't really care what planet it is. We just level it up. We use Fool for another Earth card. We use Priestess for 2 more. I think now maybe the constellation is strong enough. We could make room for some kind of income joker. Boss here, we have no Diz cards, so probably I sell Andrew before the boss. Go ahead and play the high card. High card is 50,000. All right, that means we go digging. Don't need this many 10s. All right, Andrew. All right, Andrew's delivering. Andrew's doing the thing. All right. Don't need this world. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ship it. Okay, so that's 25,000 if we play a pair without the banner. So that's good information. 25,000. We high card 4 times in the next round. We need a little bit more scaling before we can beat the boss here. We could re-roll it, but I think we can beat it without re-rolling. Let's go Buffoon. I could just do this. Burglar. We won't be able to dig for the blue seals anymore. Blue seals which give us consolation value. I don't think we take the burglar. Go one more. She's back. I think this is powerful enough you're supposed to take it. I don't think we need the banner. We'll take the Cavendish here. I'll keep Andrew. Okay. So I'm going to use my discards first. Pretty sure the ×3 high card is going to be off the charts. Okay, we got 2 blue seals in hand. Let's go ahead and ship it with the high card. Square up. I guess I could, if I want to scale more, you know, I could put these on the left here. This is fine. I'll just save my money for shop rerolls, and then that way we can reroll into planet cards. Okay, Death and Hung Man. I love it, both of those. Do we copy the king? Do we save the death card for the blue 10? Let's use the death card first. Use the Hungman second. I'm gonna skip the glass card. Now if we get a fool, we can get another Hungman. Nice. I should have sold Andrew first because it's -1 hand size. I get another fool for another Hungman. Alright, let's go next. Okay. Queen and 2. I'm just gonna hang them. And we have no discards, so let's ship it with the high card. Okay, Queen and Jack, we can hang them. Ship it. As bad as rentals are, rental constellation is one that's worth taking. Takes a little bit of work, but it did the thing. Take the glow up here. I have an empty Joker slot, so I would like to get some kind of enhanced Joker, some kind of edition Joker. Let's... Northern Lion is positive expected value if we take it. Let's go next. Garbage tag, nope. Boss says first hand face down, that's fine. Let's dig. Got the blue seal in hand. Looking for gold, looking for purple seals. We have Judgment. We can replace Northern Lion with Dusk. Alright, glass card here, looking to smash. I could have played like a pair or something like that to grow the bus or the square some more. But we don't really need to do that anymore. Magician is okay, I guess. Seeing double. Nope. Okay, Northern Lion. Again, it is worth it. It's positive. So sell Dusk here, take Northern Lion, go Arcana. Alright, Priestess for 2 random planets is going to be better than the Plutonium here. As a percentage of increasing our score, 2 random planets is better. There we go, we get the Plutonium anyway. Seeing double is a compelling reason to play pairs instead of going for high card. But high card is easier, and then therefore easier to get, you know, the blue seal value. I will make some lucky aces probably. We don't have that many rounds left, so it's not that many chances for it to be relevant. But still gonna try. Alright, we can discard some more. We got the blue seal king. Let's make some lucky aces. So ace, king, 5-4. Don't think this wins. Oh. I guess my constellation is kind of strong now. Bummer. Ah, rats. Okay, Northern Lion's $4 now. Let's go ahead, look for Temperance. No Temperance, but we got another Hungman here. We can remove a queen and a 3. We could make another copy of the gold card. I think we're fine there. I think I just want to remove cards from my deck so that I can draw my blue seals a little bit more consistently. I'm not going to reroll here. I'm going to wait until the next ante. Save our money. First hand face down. Bummer. Alright, well, let's just discard them all. You know, here with the 4, I could try to suss out if we sort by suit, rank, suit. You know, maybe there's another 4 of diamonds in here. Maybe I have a gold card under here. I think it's worth trying. Hierophant doesn't matter. So glass 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the lucky card for the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smash. One time. Nice. Alright, we can almost beat the Violet Vessel. Almost. We also have the boss reroll if we need it. Boss here says random joker disabled. Random joker disabled probably annihilates us, to be honest. I think this is one that we reroll. Oh, I got the clearance sale. I should have sold the egg first. Alright, some more plutonium for my constellation. Let's go next. So, like, yeah. Probably gonna reroll the boss. Get another hung man here. Do I care what I remove? Not super much. How about a jack and a 4? I'm gonna remove them now so that when I discard I get to redraw extra cards. We can play the ace here. Money. We can beat the Violet Vessel. Showman. Plutonium. Yeah, let's pick up the Showman here. Not... The chips don't really matter, but we could get another Cavendish. More plutonium here. One more time. Ah, priestess. No plutonium. Go next. Alright, discard. Maybe I should play the high card first. No, I think our high card is now 300,000 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ship it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love when plan comes together. Yeah. So the reason why I'm, kind of concerned about the Crimson Heart, I think we'll actually be fine against the Crimson Heart, but like a reason why you might be concerned, if we lose Constellation, we lose 5 times our score, right? 1/5 our score. If we lose Cavendish, if we lose Bus, that's 100% of our mold. I guess it's not. We do have leveled up high card. If we lose Square, okay, maybe it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Glass card helps. Spaceman? Nah. Saturn card? Yes. Mime? Too late for the Mime. Mercury and Supernova. Supernova for high card. Supernova is plus 40, so that's the same as a ×2. Yep. And go next. Reroll it. Joker's face down. That's fine. Let's take the Constellation over here. And ship it. Nice. Alright, let's take a look here. We've got Square, we've got Supernova. We could have gone for also. Could have gone for another gold sticker. If we look at the collection here. Actually, if we go... Hold on. Let's go main menu. Let's look at our stats so far. Alright, so 9 in a row. We played pairs 1 run, and then we also played high card another run. We've got 22% gold stickers. This, by the way, the sticker count, we are only playing gold sticks on this account. We've only done 9 runs on this account, or this profile, new profile, right? So we have 1/5 of the stickers. These are all gold stickers. There's no white stakes or black stakes or whatever in here. It's all gold stickers. Most played card, we got the Bus, and when you get the Bus, you hold on to it for a long time, right? When you get the Constellation, you hold on to it for a long time. When you get the Arrowhead, you build around it. This data is incomplete, right? We've only done 9 runs, and basically scaling Jokers, those are the ones that you hold on to. Constellation, that's the one that you hold on to. X-Molt Jokers, those are ones that you hold on to because they're hard to replace. X-Molt Jokers, right? Really what you're looking for is plus Molt and plus chips and X-Molt, and that's it. That's the combo. Depending on what hand you're playing, if you're playing, let's see here, if you're playing straights, or if you're playing 4 of a kind, or if you're playing flush houses, then maybe the chips don't matter as much. There we got to the end where we had the blue seals giving us a lot of plutonium, and even though like Pluto cards have the least amount of chips, if you get enough of them, you can still get 200, 250, 300 chips on just your base level. And then the 150 chips that we put into the Square Joker become less relevant. Not completely irrelevant, but less relevant. More so, if you're playing even like 2 pair, 20 chips per 2 pair, or Saturn, 30 chips per straight. But the plus Molt is really what you're looking for from the Jokers, because you've got, here Mercury's only +1, Pluto's only +1, The Uranus here also +1, right? There's a lot of +1s. So kind of low scaling molt. Mostly what you're looking for from the planet cards is chips. What you're looking for from the jokers is plus molt. Plus molt like JJ, Boots, Bus. Green Joker is the other scaling one. Even Fortune Teller can get the job done, depending on what your build looks like. Seals are very important. You should open booster packs, standard packs looking for seals. Purple seals, even with only 2 discards, purple seals are still relevant. Blue seals, of course, overpowered blue seals are the best. With the photograph here, photograph is less good if you don't have the high level planets, right? If you don't have the high hand level, right? Like you need 20 high card in order to get +20 molt. You need 20 Pluto cards. Like getting 20 Pluto cards, that sounds like a lot. And you know, with 20 Pluto cards, then the photograph is only +20. +20 compared to, we can get Bus up to 40 or 60. We can get you know, the JJ up to like 60 or 80 or something like that. But if you have, let's say you're playing straights, or you're playing even flushes 2 molt per planet card. Now it's much easier for us to get the photograph online. If you get the Chad, of course, then photograph with the Chad is very powerful. So maybe worth taking the photograph for the chance that you get the Chad, because the Chad is common. We'll see. Anyway, this is going to be it for this episode. We will continue. Gold stakes until we lose. Take care, everyone.